Here she is, Rosie. Here she is, Munchkin. Where's the thing gone? Here she is, gorgeous. You look gorgeous. Here she is, Rosie. Hello. Come on, gorgeous girl. Hello, gorgeous girl. Come on, Rosie. Hi, everybody. How are you? Come on, gorgeous girl. Come on, Rosie. She's been very shy. Come on, then. She is. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, she's a nice one. Oh, there she is. Oh, there she is. Come here. There she is. Oh, that's nice. What's this one? What's this one? Oh, that's a nice one. What's that? This one then? What's this one, Muzzy? Come on, Punch. Come on, Possum. Come on, Possum. Here she is. Come on, gorgeous. Come on, gorgeous girl. She's being very strange. Yeah. She's been very affectionate. So this week, I've been, well, the week before, I've been on holiday. Do I look brown? And possibly slightly fat. Here she is, clever girl. Oh, that's nice. So consequently, Rose is being very, what's the word? Nice. She's being very affectionate at you. But she fears, she doesn't like this. So, that's fine. She's just a bit flighty at you. She doesn't like the noise that this makes. How was the... Suzanne says... Hi, everybody, by the way. Barbara says... Suzanne says... Franny Pants says... How was your holiday? It was fucking fan-bloody-tastic. There she is. Clever girl. Good girl. It was brilliant, thank you. We sat on a beach. We did very little. We drank some beers. We drank some red wine. Big shout out to Lucas and to Jimmy in the beach bar. We went to Cyprus. It was extremely safe. Everything felt very safe. We did a lot of research into the numbers and the coronavirus vibes, and it was frankly it felt safer than being here. So and the aeroplane, you had to have a test before. My biggest misgiving was the aeroplane, because I was like, in the airport I can stay away from every fucker else. In Cyprus I can stay away from everybody else. But on the plane, if I sit us next to someone who's coughing and spitting all over us, then I'm going to punch them in the face and I'm going to get thrown off the aeroplane. So, but we had to take a test before we got on the plane. So it meant that it meant I felt pretty fine about it, really. So it was good. There you go, Rosie. That's the last bit. It's the last bit. Munchkin. Oh, there she is. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mrs. Camera Shy. Come on, Rosie. Come on, Munchkins. There she is. Good girl. So Rose missed us. Steve, who lives a couple of doors up from me, was telling me last night that that she was... she kept going around to his house to see if I was there. So Rose missed us. But yes, we had a really nice time. I think Kat needed the break. She's been working, as you know. She's a nurse. And so she needed the break from, everything from the last 6 months. And I think I needed the break in terms of being busy coming up. So, yeah, it felt good. It felt good and very relaxing. Swam in the sea, sat on the beach, ate some food, had a top time. Had a top relaxing time. And here we are. It's another Sunday evening live stream. We've got some songs to play. Lily Chisholm says, I'm not too late, am I, Lily? You're not. You've timed it to perfection because you've missed all the bollocks that I've been talking. And we'll get straight into the music. I've got a list of songs here that I'm going to play. What do you think about that, kids? First up, what's everybody drinking? I'm drinking. You ready for this? Vimto. I'm having a bit of time off the booze. Holiday, the plan was always do the holiday, get shit-faced every night, brilliant, and then come home and have a week or two off, maybe 3 weeks. I did 2 months last year and felt really good, so we'll see how we get on. It's a different time, you know. COVID without booze seems tough, but you know, we'll see. I've got a lot on at the moment, recording. Thanks to everyone who bought my acoustic thing. You can still buy it. Obviously, it was Bandcamp Friday last week, which was great. Thanks for everyone who supported that. You can still buy it. It's on Bandcamp. Someone's having a sour beer. Kinkajou's having a sour beer. Chris is having the Captain Morgan and Coke. Orange cream sparkling water. That sounds nice. Apple cider, water, Pepsi. Prost. Corona. I've been fighting a migraine, so water. Stay on the water. Christmas tea, coffee. Oh, very nice. Very lovely. Everyone's having a nice time. Yes, glad that you like the acoustic thing. It was a lot of fun. We're going to do another one next month. So, same sort of thing. And I hope that you enjoy it. Except the last one was based around my stuff, my solo album, etc. And the next one's going to be more Eureka Machine stuff, I think. Don't know, might change my mind. And then I'm going to do another one for Christmas. So, with no further ado, let's play some songs. Last week before, whenever it was, the lovely boys out of Therapy kindly gave me a nice plug, and lots of people asked me to do Therapy songs. I'm a fan of Therapy as a band and as people, and they are very, very lovely. And so this is for them, by them. God bless you, boys. If you could see what I can see, Rosie's struggling to get through the door. With a face like this, I won't break any hearts. I'm thinking like that won't make any friends. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna hear about anything like that. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna think about anything like that. I've got nothing to do. Said hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. Your beauty makes me feel alone. I look inside but no one's home. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna hear about anything like that. Screw that, forget about that. I don't wanna think about anything like that. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. I've got nothing to do but hang around and get screwed up on you. but get screwed up on you. But get screwed up on you. The Mighty Therapy, ladies and gentlemen, from the album Scream Major, 1994? 3? 2? No, 3. I reckon 4, early 4, 2004, 1994. Lovely Boys. Another album from 1994, 3, that I really liked was this one. Another band that have been very kind to me over the years that I've played with in various forms and actually played in once. This was a weird night. Similar time, different kind of music, but I actually wasn't really a big fan of this song until I had to learn it, and I was like, wow, that's totally ace. So here it is. I'm living on a landmine, my body's ticking away, my cartoon islands, and my skin is sickly grey. If I waited by the phone line, I wait a couple of days, and I'm here lying on my bed until I fade. I flick the channels 1 to 1, I flick them through again, and all the time I'm dreaming better days. And now I see no sun, I see no lies behind my one-track mind. Here I think no fun, I see no time to find a new design. Move along, I'm working on my 3D TV turn. So KO, need another show. So KO, just a part of the plan. So KO, so meet me in my TV 10. Someday maybe I'll call you, see whenever I'm free. Maybe Tuesday, when there's nothing on TV. 20 Regal and a 4-pack, guess I'm set for the night. Any social, keep in shape, thin and wide. I light a smoking in Tweetos, switch off the TV guide. The Bible for the pig who stays inside. And now I see no sun, I see no light behind my one-track mind. I hear no sound, I see no man to find a new design. Move along, I'm working on my 3D TV 10. So KO, need another show. So KO, it's just a part of the plan. So KO, it's only me and my TV 10. TV 10. Thinning, I'm thinning, and insanely grinning as fools peeling out of my TV. Try hard to be funny, unfortunate for me, they start to entertain me. I'm living on a landmine, another nights, and I'm here waiting, here from nothing. I see no sun, I see no time behind the universe. that song is harder to sing than I thought it was. Thank you very much. Again, a wonderful group of people called the Wild Hearts. It's one of Ginger's, obviously, and very supportive group to my musical career, creations, and conformity. Don't know what I'm on about here. It's weird doing this completely sober, I have to say. Paul Fraser, I saw a comment that Paul Fraser made there where he said that he was missing the gig family. Well, we miss you guys too, and I hope that in the chat thing there you've got like another gig family, I suppose. Some of the regular ones from around the UK, some new ones from America and Japan and Australia and Germany and Belgium and all sorts. It's I've got to say it's dead nice seeing lots of familiar faces in the thing. Charlotte Barker says, "Hey Chris, it's 2 years today since you and Kat took Charlie to his first gig. That must deserve a Kylie mention and a song. We took my girlfriend's little brother Charlie to his first gig, and we went to see Kylie Minogue. I managed to blag some passes for that, which were really good seats. It was top, and Charlie loved it. A Kylie song. Well, the only one that I know is "Should I Offer Some Assistance?" I can't even think how it goes. Confide in me. There you go. Joe says, "What are the chances that well, I don't know how you collaborate with people that live in a different country, on a live thing at least. But I think it's good to have separate things, personally. Without a Name says, "I wonder if you like Avril Lavigne." Love Avril Lavigne. I think she's brilliant. We were just talking about that the other day, actually. She's cool. I think she's cool. Liz says, "There's a horrible noise coming out of her laptop. I hope the jokes write themselves. I hope it's not this horrible noise." My new pal Barry, who's helped me out with a few things recently. Thank you, Barry. He got in touch and he gave me a request, and as he's helped me out with a few things, I thought I wanted to play this song for him and for his wife, Hayley, who I know has had a bit of a tough time. So this is for her and this is for him. Oh, Amy says, "It's my birthday today." Amy Ramsey says, "Happy birthday to you." You'd really think that I'd have these chords down by now. Happy birthday to you, Amy Ramsey, to you, Amy Ramsey. Happy birthday, Amy Ramsey. Ooh. Eva Punk, she's another name that I see a lot on here. It was her birthday as well, so happy birthday to you. Keeble Elf says, "Are you ever going to answer me about my Sugar Cult request?" Yes, I'm answering you now. No, sorry. Not for me. Lots of people saying happy birthday to Amy. Anyone else's birthday? Let me know. So this one's for Barry and for Hayley. This was by a group called Eureka Machines. I did this on the first stream, so there's been like 12 or 13 since then, so I think you can forgive me for repeating it. It's for the gig family as well, yeah? There's a man with a plan who does what he can to save whatever's left of the earth. There's a guy who relies on his friends to survive, and he swears to everyone that he's cursed. There's a lad with a dad, give him everything he had, who lives without a care or a fear. And there's a man who's a fool and is never really sure if she'll make it till the end of the year. Running green in my name. I've changed the key of this song unwittingly. Running green in my neighbors don't like me. They're a dream of the heroes I could be. These are the people who live in my house. These are the people who live in my house. They leave the place in a mess, but it's going at my address. These are the people who live in my house. There's a fellow with a face which is older than he says, who secretly enjoys his pain. There's a guy with a smile, hasn't been there for a while since he got himself a new job in Spain. There's a geezer with a tab and a gift for the gap, who doesn't worry about the rent. And there's a man who's a sinner with a knife and a mirror, and I never wanna see him again. My humble home in a safe and clean and warm. On my own, all with friends around my soul. These are the people who live in my house. These are the people who live in my house. We leave the building alone, but it's fun making my street. These are the people who live in my house. The TV's broken, there's bills to pay, the neighbors complain about our insolent ways. Who cares what anybody says? These are the people who live in my house. You lot. These are the people who live in my house. Take off your shoes at the door. We got mouses under the floor. These are the people who live in my house. These are the people who live in my house. These are the people who are living in my house. New York, London, Paris, Rome, I'd rather be here, my sweet, sweet home. These are the people who live in my house. In my house. Oh, in my house. Oh, it's our house. I decided this afternoon to change key of that to make it seem better on an acoustic guitar. And I'm not sure if it was or not. I think it would have been better on the 12 string actually, but that's why it was harder than it looked. Or harder than it should be. For a song that I've been playing for 10 years. Charlotte says there's no rats under the floor. Actually, that lyric came from there being a rat under the floor, but rat wasn't as funny as mouse is. But that song was written about a house that I used to live in. It's actually just around the corner from where I am now, which was on Haddon Road in Leeds, which I found out the other day in a curious bout of synchronicity. Is where, if you watch the video for was it One Step Beyond by Madness, there's a bit where about a minute in where the band are doing their walk, and that was filmed on Haddon Road in Leeds before they had a gig in Leeds, which I'm guessing would be at the Haddon Hall pub perhaps, or maybe somewhere else. And apparently they filmed it on Haddon Road. Also the scene of the Bengal Brasserie pub, Curry House, which is a very, where if you watch the Eureka Machines Cribs video, Chris Catalyst Cribs video, Icky, who used to work at the Bengal, did a rap for it, which was one of the more surreal moments of my life. That was a fucking absolutely brilliant day. So, yes, the Haddam Road, we lived at 63, and that song was sort of written about a very specific time when we were, it was all people in bands. Over the years in that house lived, I lived there, Whiskers and Katie out of Forward Russia lived there, band called Horse, International Trust, Le Flam, all like Leeds names, Bobby Six Killer, Kleiner Schweiner, who else fucking lived there? And it was just a very certain time, and we used to have gigs in our front room. We filmed the video for that song in my front room, and they nearly had to knock it down when we moved out. It was a good time. Anyway, from my house, this is another one where I've changed the key, so it's going to be really hard. But another one of my favourite bands that I just was talking about was Madness, and this is one of my favourite songs of all time. And Kimberly says, "Love the Cribs video and the throne scene." What was the throne scene? Throne scene. Don't know what that was. Sorry. Nick says, "Feel free to play any Madness tunes if the mood takes you, Chris." Well, nice to hear from you, Nick, by the way. Hope you're all right. I know you've been struggling a bit lately. Nick's had COVID, and it sucks. So this one's for Nick's, and this one's a very one of my favourite songs. My sister had this on 7-inch vinyl when I was a kid. I remember it, white sleeve with the red writing on, and I just always loved it, and I always wanted to work it out. And like I've said before, these gigs have sort of given me the chance to work out some songs that I've always wanted to work out. And here's one of them. Father wears his Sunday best. Kids and mother. This is really hard. Father wears his Sunday best. Mother's tired, she needs a rest. The kids are playing up downstairs. Sister's saying in her sleep. Brother's got a date to keep, he can't hang around. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house, it has ground. There's always something happening, and it's usually quite loud. Our mum, she's so house proud. Nothing ever slows her down, and a mess is not allowed. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our street. Fuck me, this is really fucking hard. I'm sorry. I think it's because I'm not drinking. And I've picked really hard songs. Father gets up late for work. Mother has to iron his shirt. Then she sends the kids to school. Sees them off with a small kiss. She's the one they're going to miss in lots of ways. Our was true, and when we would have such a very good time, such a fine time, such a happy time. And I remember how we played, we simply waste the day away, then we'd say nothing would come between us, two dreamers. Father wears his Sunday best, mother's tired, she needs a rest, the kids are playing up downstairs, sister's saying in her sleep, brother's got a date to keep me guiding around our house in the middle of our street, our house in the middle of our house in the middle of our street, our house in the middle of our house was a castle and a keep, our house in the middle of our house, that was where we used to be, our house in the middle of our street. Fucking hell, it's really hard. I'm sorry about that. I really rehearsed the bollocks off that as well, but there's like 15,000 key changes in it, and it's in a key that I would never ever sing in or write a song in, and it's also in a really hard timing. Father wears his Sunday best, mother's tired, it's really hard. Sorry, this isn't going very well, is it? Sorry. It's this Vimto, it's making me pissed. Oh dear. So as you know, as always, this is for, we do one every fortnight, and it's for a different charity every time, and this time it's for Age UK. 50% of the proceeds go to will go to Age UK this time, in memory. My Auntie Barbara died. Was it not last Monday, but the Monday before, and I mean, she was 92, so that's pretty good going, and she had a good innings, a good run, and she lived at home her entire life. You know, she never had to go to home, which was her, like, the thing that she wanted to do the least, you know. And she, you know, she got ill and she died. You know, it was very sad, but fortunately, you know, in that kind of weird, conflicting way, it was she was ill for like a week, rather than being in and out of hospital or having to get care or any of that. And I saw a programme the other night about that. I can't remember what it was, but it described what they call a millionaire's death. And I'd take that, you know, rather than being in and out of hospital or being ill or whatever. So this one's for her tonight, because she was a superstar, my Auntie Barbara. She was this big, i.e. about 4 foot in her high heels. And she was a bit of a superstar. She was actually from Leeds. She was married to my Uncle Ernie. And she was just one of those big personalities. She loved cats. She loved Coronation Street. If you go down my Instagram, there's some photos of one time that I went round, and like everything in there in her house was like cat themed, cat plates, cat pictures. She had this cat Barney that was about 204 when he died, about 3 years ago. Lots of people saying sorry to hear about this. That's really, really nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm incredibly pragmatic, annoyingly pragmatic with all things, but when it comes to death, I'm just like, yes, it is sad, of course, but she was 92, and she got to do all the things that she wanted to do, and she was surrounded by love, and like I said, I'd take that, you know. So that's to her. So yes, 50% of the proceeds this week go to Age UK. As ever, the place is to, if you want to donate, don't worry about it. If you can't, don't worry about it. Honestly, I'm just glad that you're here. Jules Corrie says, Auntie Barbara sounds like a legend. I remember when my sister got married, my Auntie Barbara, I think, started on the. Was she drinking Cointreau, or was she drinking sherry? And I think she was 2 down by about 11 a.m. So she likes a little drink. She likes those little bottles of white wine. Anyway, so I always loved this song, and again, it was always one of those ones that I wanted to learn, and I really love it. And so this one's for her. This one's for you guys for joining in and being here, and it's also, I was looking up what Age UK do the other day. I'd help the aged and all. Like, there's lots of charities, and it does make me a bit, I don't know if fearful's the right word, but I wonder about the future, because we have got an ageing population, and charities like Age UK support obviously the elderly, but the carers of the elderly as well. And I can't help but think that's like something that I won't mind doing a bit of. Because I do think that older people do have we can learn a lot from them, and I think that's nice. So that's my little Jerry Springer moment over. Help the aged, 'cause one time they were just like you. Drinking, smoking cigs and sniffing glue. Help the aged, don't just put them in a home. Can't have much fun when they're all on their own. Give a hand now if you can. Try and help them to unwind. Give them hope and give them comfort, 'cause they're running out of time. In the meantime we try to forget that nothing lasts forever. No big deal, so give us all a feel. Funny how it all falls away. When did you first realize it's time you took another lover, baby? Teach your stuff, oh God, you're looking rough. Funny how it all falls away. Help the aged, 'cause one day you'll be older too. You might need someone who can pull you through. And if you look very hard round those lines upon your face, you may see where you are headed, and it's such a lonely place. In the meantime we try to forget that nothing lasts forever. No big deal, so give us all a feel. Funny how it all falls away. When did you first realize it's time you took an older lover, baby? Teach your stuff, although he's looking rough. Funny how it all falls away. You can dye your hair, but it's the one thing you can't change. try. Try to forget that nothing lasts forever. No big deal, so give us all a feel. Funny how it all falls away. When did you first realize? This time you took an older lover, baby. Teacher stuff, oh no, he's looking rough. Funny how it all falls away. Funny, it all falls away. Funny, it all falls away. Funny how it all falls away. To help the aged. Thank you. Yeah, I think the main thing to remember about old people, older people, is patience. I think all that they want, all that anyone wants really, is time. And patience and like sharing that time and sharing that giving people time. That's the best thing you can give anyone, I think. That's the thing that we've probably got the least of. There's fucking, everyone's got or hasn't got money or stuff or things, or I look around here and there's me nice rug, or there's me sofa, or there's me telly, or there's me guitar or whatever. But none of it means anything without time. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I think. This gig is full of little Jerry Springer moments. Yes. So thanks. Please do, if you want to donate to me thing. You've got the details. It's in the listings. Otherwise, I mean, just send a donation straight to them, whichever. I've picked a load of really fucking hard songs tonight, and songs that I can't sing. This one is no exception, and the next one is definitely no exception. But somebody, who was it now, said. I'll tell you what it was Gary Davidson said, any XTC. I do love a bit of XTC, and this is by them. It's not my favourite of their songs, but it's a banger. I think my favourite is Dear God. Well, that's by the by. Making plans for Nigel. We only want what's best for him. We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel just needs that helping hand, yeah. And if young Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy. Must be happy in his world. We're only making plans for Nigel. We only future in a British steel. We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel's whole future is as good as sealed. Yeah, and if young Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy, he must be happy, must be happy in his world. Nigel's not a spoken, but he loves to speak and he loves to Nigel. We only want what's best for him. We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel just needs a helping hand, yeah. And if your Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy, must be happy, must be happy in his world. Thank you very much. Eva says, what I would like to know is who the smeg is Nigel. Well, I can tell you who Nigel is because I read an interview with, I've forgotten his name, the guy who wrote the song, Terry XTC, Gary from XTC, and he said it was an allegory, or a metaphor rather, for the British worker at the time in the 80s, with all the business with Thatcher and the trade unions and the steel industry and the blah, blah, blah. Very interesting. I'm going to play a song now that is, I'm doing a Sisters song for a bit. And I've kind of run out of Sisters songs that you could do on an acoustic guitar. So I'm going to do a song that wasn't by the Sisters that we did for quite a long time actually. We sort of, I feel like we sort of made it our own. Obviously not completely our own because we didn't write it. But it was by a group called Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry, who I think there was a point where I was going to play bass for them, or guitar or something. I was going to stand in for them for a few gigs. I can't remember why I didn't, or why I was going to do, or if I've made that up. Anyway, Wolfie from that band is a wonderful fella. Chris Reed, the singer, is a very interesting character. Very serious man. And I like him a lot. This is by him. This was a song that we did with the Sisters. I feel like we first played it in 2011 at the anniversary gigs at Leeds Met, which we did 2 nights at Leeds Met University on the 16th, 17th of February 2011, and I'm sure this was the first time we played it. It was one of those, and the thing that I remember most about those 2 gigs is the second. Oh no, I can't tell you. But basically the long and short of it is that one of Andrew's cats escaped, and we had to. It was about an hour before showtime. I was picking him up, and we had to. Oh man, we had to like find the cat before we went back to the gig, because I went to pick him up, and yeah, that was not funny. And it was all I could think of was that we were there in our stage gear. I picked him up in my car, and we were trying to find this fucking cat. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz. And like leather and shades and all that. And I could just imagine like the crowd warming up, geeing up, getting ready. And there's me and him like that. Buzz, 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 buzz. Anyway, needless to say, we had the last laugh. Penny May says the cupcakes. Yeah, that was a good one. I got 1,000 cupcakes made at Merton's Bakery in Hyde Park to give out to the audience, to get the people to give out to the audience. Chop from Black Star Line threw one at one of the fuel girls that were doing the fire, juggling and all that. So he got kicked out, which was good because you don't fucking throw stuff at people. I like Chop, but he can be a dickhead. And what else happened that night? Andrew said that the cupcakes weren't black enough, which I thought was ironic. That was good. David Thomas from Perubu supported on one of the nights, and I remember hearing him having a massive go at his agent, because they didn't go down especially well, because it was a sisters crowd. It's just Andrew really loves Perubu, fair enough. And I remember him having a massive go at his agent or his manager, going, "Why do you get us on with these fucking goth bands?" And of course Andrew's got this aversion to the term goth, as you know, which I understand. And there was this big argument going on, and I remember me and I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Cref. I can't remember who it was. But like hearing this argument and just going, "I'm just going to close the door to your dressing room now." That was quite amusing. What else? Yeah, there were some good nights. There was always gigs with the sisters. See what you like about gigs with the sisters, but they're never boring. Touring with that group of people, never boring. Where are we? Kimberly says Chris doesn't like David, if I remember. He's a bit of a dick. I'm not sure who that's referring to. For the stars, I can't steal them, they're not ours. Sits right in your hand and shines. You say reach for these, it's not easy on my knees, the way you offer me to climb. I've been entertaining yesterday, past and present, they're all mine. I don't need a gift from yesterday, I don't need a gift that shines. Kiss the book and say, you can have them if you pay. What you hold today looks bright. Reaching for the sky won't bring them nearer if you try. Shining up above, I kiss the book and say, touch the stars one day. It's a big tall wish to fly. It's a big tall wish to fly. Kimberly, Dave Vanian. I met Dave Vanian once. He was fine. He was nice. The thing that he did, because he's married to Patricia, who used to be in the Sisters 14 trillion years ago, whatever. I don't know her. I've got no axe to grind against her. Andrew saying that he's fallen out with someone doesn't, to me, mean that I therefore have to fall out with them. Otherwise, my phone book would be fucking full of little red crosses. I tend to think that the enemy of my friend is my enemy is a stupid way to think. It did kind of make me laugh though. We did a festival with the Damned once, and backstage at a festival there's like, there's this kind of, it's difficult to explain if you've never been, but there'll be like a big tent, like a marquee kind of thing. It's all separated off, and there's doors between each bit, and it'll have a sign on the door saying Sisters of Mercy, Damned, whoever, Chris Catalyst, Ego, Chris Catalyst's Rider, separate rooms, it's massive. And Dave Vanian, and then the toilets will either be like inside, or they'll be like those, like the Portaloo things. And Dave Vanian had taken the sign that said the Sisters of Mercy off our dressing room door and put it on the Portaloo door, which like was a bit like, I mean that's funny. Come on, because at the end of the day he's married to her, and so he does have a dog in the fight, if you like, for want of a much better phrase. He does have an axe to grind against Andrew. They don't get on, whatever. I don't give a shit. Like I've said before, if I was gonna fall out with everyone that Andrew was falling out with, then I wouldn't be friends with many people. God bless him and his soul. He's mellowed, I think, with age. But he has fallen out with a few people over the years. But as he always puts it, he's had fewer guitarists than Elvis. Go figure. What else? Christian says, tell me... Also, don't put this on fucking My Heartland, alright, kids? Christian says, tell me more backstage stories. What do you want to know? Taylor says, do you like Linkin Park by any chance? I don't mind them. Paul says, I guess there's little chance of a Voice of the Beehive song. There's no chance of a Voice of the Beehive song, I'm afraid. Paul, not tonight. I've got another incredibly hard song to play. Speaking of the sisters, speaking of Andrew, one band that we really both like, Ronaldo says, was wondering if you might cover the bonus track I Need You Around from your solo album in a future e-gig. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Although I can't think how it goes now. I don't know the words, so yeah, that's a good tune. I like that one. But a band that we really like are the Pet Shop Boys. I love the Pet Shop Boys, and I went to see them a couple of years ago, and they were fucking so good. They've got so many brilliant songs, and we were talking about covering with the sisters. This was we were talking about covering Rent. And we never did. We were just talking about doing it at some point. It's a really great song. David says, "Do you know GNR Rocket Queen?" No, sorry, David. Lots of no's tonight, I'm afraid. But I'm not going to do Rent tonight. I might do Rent another time. But this is a song that. Andy Fox says, don't suppose the Joshua Caddison classic Jessie is on the to cover list. I've never heard of any of those people, I'm afraid. Guy UK says, puffed. So this is a Tangerine by Led Zeppelin, no. Judas Priest, no. This is a song by the Pet Shop Boys, who I love, and this is for all of you on here that are asking for Fool's Garden, Lemon Tree. Never heard of them in my entire life. Like Goth Guy UK says, puffed. Thanks for hanging out and being fun. So this is a bit of a reworking. Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand and a spine in your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around, running down underground to a dive bar in a West End town, in a West End town, in a dead end world. The East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, in a dead end world. The East End boys and West End girls. West End girls. Too many shadows, whispering voices, faces and poses. Too many choices. If, when, why, what, how much have you got? Have you got it? Do you get it? If so, how often? Wish you choose a high or soft option. How much do you need? In a West End town, in a dead end world. The East End boys and West End girls. Ooh, in a West End town, in a dead end world. The East End boys and West End girls. How much do you need? You got a high glass or a heart of stone. Just you wait till I get you home. You got no future, you got no past. Here today we're built to last. In every city, in every nation, from Lake Geneva to the Finland station. How far have you been? How in a West End town, in a dead end world. The East End boys and West End girls. Oh, in a West End town, in a dead end world. The East End boys and West End girls. 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 Do love the Pizbs. Top group. Actually, is a great album. And now I've sussed that you can just make up your own melody to the bits where he's talking. Because it doesn't sound right. Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand and it's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Called police, there's a madman around, running down underground to a dive bar in a West End town. Don't work. So, what I've realised is you can just make up your own, rather than his inflection, his brilliance. You can just do. You can just come up with a melody. So, perhaps I expect a bit more buzz. What was the one that I'd really like to do? I could love you, say goodbye. If I could leave you, say goodbye. Or I could love you if I tried. And I could rest on my own devices. I probably would. Would I do any Blondie? Yeah, I love Blondie. Yeah, I should do actually, that's a good idea. Tree Kid says, I'm sure I don't need your permission, but I'm putting together a little playlist for my comic I'm working on. Is it cool if I throw some of your music on it? Absolutely not! Disgusting! I can't believe you're so rude! Yes, of course. Yorkshire Lasses. Yeah. Bradford Birds. What's next? Okay, by the way, a few things. Happy birthday to Nora. Happy birthday to Nora. It's her birthday this week. But she can't watch the gig tonight. So happy birthday for when you do. Said happy birthday for when you do. Very supportive Eureka Machines fan, Nora in Finland. Happy birthday to you. God bless you. She's not able to. She wasn't able to watch the gig tonight, but she got in touch and said, "It's my birthday." So there you go. Happy birthday to you. I put out the acoustic EP. Did you like it? Do you like me? Yeah, and I was really pleased with it. And this was a song that was on it. And another person who's been very supportive is Suzanne, and she requested this song. And actually, I was going to do a song off the EP, mini album, whatever you want to call it. I was going to do that anyway tonight, and so this just swung it. I've not done this one for a bit. It's a good one. I enjoyed making it, and to be honest, it should really have had a co-write really with Willie Dowling, who helped me write it. I can't remember if he actually wrote it. He just made the chords much more impressive than Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. But he's currently working on Spitting Image, the new Spitting Image, which I'm looking forward to seeing. I hope it's as good as I want it to be. So this one's for him, and it's also for Suzanne. I know you've lost, it was a year since you lost one of your pals, so this is for her. And for everyone who bought the acoustic mini album, thank you for buying that. Like I said, I'm going to do another one next month. Nicholas says, how come you're not drinking, Chris? Well, let me tell you, actually, there's something I can tell you. It's really very uninteresting. It's been summer, had lots of beers, that's great. It was always the plan. Me and Kat went on holiday, got pissed every night, had a total ace laugh. And it was always the plan. I've been getting back into getting fit, going to the gym. I've got a lot of stuff on at the moment, so I was like, I'm going to have a few weeks off. I do it most years. I did 2 months last year, 2 and a bit months in fact, which was very, very boring. But it's just good. I think it's good to remind yourself sometimes. Just keep straight, sometimes. To remind yourself that you can. And then obviously it's Christmas coming up, so we'll get fucking spangled every night for 2 weeks' time. So I'm drinking, Jack. I'm drinking Vimto. Look at that. Ooh. Vimto. This is... Stephen Cornwall says, any idea when we will see the Bowie Covers album stroke EP? It's an album, and it'll be next year, and I reckon May, June perhaps. But it's done. I just want to put my album out first. Play Rob Zombie Dracula. People want to give you lots of money. I can't think how it goes apart from Dracula. It's in Rob Zombie's. It's got Rob Zombie's note. It's a bit like Jazz Coleman's Killing Joke note. He's got two voices, Jazz Coleman. I can't remember if I've done that on this stream before, but he's got the seem to be the people, and then Dracula. I can't think how it goes. Other than my Dracula. Rose is looking at me really strange. In fact, she's going. God bless her. She's not happy. She's not happy with Rob Zombie. I'm gonna play a song. A journey uncertain, to God only knows. I look round the curtain, and I suppose out of my comfort zone into the great unknown I'll go. Out of ideas, mislay my pride, pin back my ears, race with the tide, down to the slaughter rack, unshattered water, black and blue. A life for ordinary, missing the mirrors and smoke, able seem and dampen demons here in the deep and drowning while I'm waving. I couldn't hack it as a poet or a scribe, a northern straitjacket in which I can hide, swimming against the stream of my own self-esteem. See darkened horizon in this brave new world, while keeping my eyes on all those bridges I burned out of the frozen past into the looking glass. I'll go. No life. wreck. Choose now to sink or to swim. Swim. Able seamen down 20 miles here in the deep and drowning while I'm waving. Able seamen down 20 miles here in the deep and drowning while I'm Thank you. Funny little song, that one. Funny little song. Vimto, kids. Vimto. Or as we mate Steve calls it, Vimpto. What are we saying? What's going on now? Oh, okay. Right, I always try and do an obscure, not an obscure, that's wrong word. It's a song that maybe wouldn't, otherwise, you wouldn't expect a hard rocking guy like this to do. But a song that I think is a banger. I love. Franny says, can you share any stories about the writing or recording of that one? Yes, I can. Okay, I'll do that before I do this next song. That was a song that did seem to capture some people's attention on it. It was a song. Well, I wrote it on guitar. No, I didn't. I wrote it on piano, and I remember I was going to. My friend Willie Dowling is one of those genius people, and I was going to his place in France, and I can't remember what it was that we were doing. I think it was we did some acoustic gigs together, and I had that song, and I said I want it to be because it was like this: C, A minor, C, A minor, like the most obvious chords of all time. And he just made them really interesting on the piano, and it was really, really nice. And it just changed sort of the tone of the song. And then I had this song, and we worked on the words together a bit. And that's why I'm like, maybe I should have given him a co-write on that. Not that it would have made him any money whatsoever, but he was very, very helpful with that song. And I wrote it. I can't remember what the words were originally, so I wrote it, and then like that, the album, I wrote like most of it. Well, I wrote all of it, obviously, but then coming towards the end of the recording process, I was going out with this girl at the time. She out of the blue, she finished with me, and it just changed the colour of the record completely, and like the timing and everything was so mental, and that's a different story for another time, but it meant that I couldn't. It just meant. It sounds kind of weird or wank, but I just couldn't sing the lyrics anymore. So I rewrote a few of the songs. That was one of them. What else did I rewrite? What else did I rewrite? I can't think what else was on the record. But that was one of them, and it was just like shit. What was I? 36, 37, and I was like, fuck everything that I thought that I knew changed on like sixpence. I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? And I thought I was going to lose everything. I thought I was going to lose my house. I thought I was going to lose. I'd quit. Like I'd been working for Maximo Park. I quit because I was taking a year off to work to tour my solo album and like promote that and do all that. And then I was like, shit, I
I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. And I was living on sofas. I stayed at my mum. Did I say mums or my sisters? I said Peanut from the Kaisers very kindly. They were away at the time, and I just went to stay at his house for a few weeks. Took a photo of myself in the toilet with his Brit Award. That was good. And then I got a phone call, and I've got to be careful what I say here, but I got a phone call from a friend to say, would you like to audition for this band? Now, I can't mention the name of the band, but everything changed at that moment. And suddenly it was like, oh fuck, I think everything's going to be alright. And it turned out that it was. you know when like you turn defeat into victory, you turn to use my lyric, you get a yeah from an oh no, and it really was like fuck. In the space of a month, certainly 6 weeks, it was like fuck. I'm gonna lose everything, and I was really sad because I thought I was gonna lose Rose, and then everything came out all right. And now when I look back, well, not even looking back, just like where I am now, I'm like, wow, everything's really great. I'm really happy. I've got my health. I'm in a lovely relationship. I've got my stuff. I've got my house. I managed to keep that. My family are all well. I've got some really good friends and some nice jobs and you lot. So thanks for supporting me and keeping me going. So that was what that song sprung from, really, and a lot of that album. And it's kind of the overarching theme of the album is finding positivity from negative, because if you do that, I guarantee, it's another Jerry Springer one, but I guarantee it's a better way to live your life, and a more fun way to live your life, and a more productive way to live your life, than to be like, oh, because what was I going to do? Was I going to end up on the street? No. Was I going to end up... I'm not going to fucking lose my house. I'm not going to lose my cat. I might lose my hair. But I'm not gonna let that kind of shit defeat me. And it didn't. And so here we are. Woohoo! So this one I'm going to dedicate to all the people, and they know who they are, that helped me out with that stuff. And onwards, you know. And I'm also going to dedicate it to my girlfriend, to Kat. So I know she's watching. I know she's out there. I know she's out there today. And this is a great tune. And it's also one of the songs that begins with the chorus, which is, what's the word? Unusual. But whenever I hear one, I always think, that's great, I wish I wrote more songs that started with the chorus. Look into my eyes, can't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Don't you know it's true? Girl, there's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Everybody wants to know the truth, and my arms is the only proof. I've hid my head behind the bedroom door. Now it's open, I can't do no more. I'm telling you, baby, you will never find another. Telling you, baby, you will never find another girl in this heart of mine. Look into my eyes, can't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Oh yeah, do you know it's true? God, history, and every page is a mystery. You can read my diary, you're in every line. Jealous minds never satisfied. I'm telling you, baby, you will never find another girl in this heart of mine. And look into my eyes, once you see they're open wide. Would I lie to you, baby? I lie to you, oh yeah. Don't you know it's true? Girl, there's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Will you wanna see me night and day? If I tell you that I'm here to stay, do you think I give my love away? That's not the kind of game I play. I'm telling you, baby, you will never find another girl in this heart of mine. In this heart. Look into my eyes, once you see that open wide. Would I lie to you, baby? I lie to you, oh yeah. Do you know it's true? Girl, there's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Oh yeah, look into my eyes, can't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Oh yeah, you know it's true. There's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie? Charles and Eddie. Last song, thank you for coming. Very strange being this sober at the end. Not that I'm pissed usually, but like a three beers, like you just get a nice buzz, and I feel very alert and out of my comfort zone. But thanks for coming. As you know, this one, 50% of all the things, proceeds, donations, are going to go to Age UK. Of 1 minute, best shirt for it. So if you can afford it, do please donate. If you can't, don't worry about it. Honestly, it's fine. I'm just glad that you could come. I'm glad that you could join in. PayPal.me/Chris Catalyst or co/dash fee, whatever it is. Is that a dash? What is it? What do you call it? Hyphen? co-fee.com/ internet words are stupid, aren't they? So, thanks for coming. One more song. Not done this one for a little bit, I don't think. Maybe I have. I don't know. I can't remember. Next gig will be, what is it now, the 4th of October. So the next one will be the 20th, is it? No, 18th. 18th. We'll see. We'll see you then, hopefully. Hope you have a good week. Hope you have a good couple of weeks. I'll stick around for a little bit, for a little chat if you want. I'm going to have some peanut butter on toast after that, I think. Oh, I wish I could be. Oh, I wish I could be happy, just like everybody else. To be content with my existence, hanging smiles on the shelf, and compare myself to others, avoiding poison parallels. Oh, I wish that I could be happy, just like everybody else. Oh, I wish that I was normal, just like those inside my screen, where the rain is always absent, and the grass is evergreen. But with kaleidoscopes of colours, over miseries unseen. Yeah, I wish that I was normal, just like those inside me, just like every nobody. No one said it would be easy, and loving anything you see. Other times it could have bad, so just remember and breathe. Not every day can be a great one, but if you manage to get up, we'll celebrate and just be grateful. And that's the way to measure hope. Oh, I said it would be easy, and no, I said it would be fair. And though it's good to be here, it's good to be anywhere. Hey, hey, don't hurt yourself today. Hey, hey, my oh my. Hey, hey, I'm a million miles away. Hey, hey, my oh my. So now I'm glad that I'm not average, just rotating you see. Capture the wonders but still relish familiar mundanity. It's up to you to dig out brilliance. It's up to you to glean your glee. And that's the best that we can hope for. Reckon I'm happy being me. Oh, I said it would be easy, and no, I said it would be fair. And no, it's good to be here. It's good to be anywhere. No, I said it would be easy, and no, I said it would be fair. And no, it's good to be here. It's good to be anywhere. I don't know why this just occurred to me, but I always used to like it in Blind Date with Phillip when, oh, the surprise, when in the song she's got a little word, she just said, thanks for coming tonight, everyone. Thanks for coming tonight, everyone. And stay safe on your drive home. Oh shit, I meant to say as well, there's about 8 t-shirts left. If you want a 2XL, there's 2 of them, and I think there's 6 mediums. If you want one, email me, chris@youreadmachines.com. Don't get in touch on anything else because it'll confuse my weirdness. So if anyone wants a 2XL or a medium, get in touch and I'll send them out tomorrow or Tuesday. But thanks very much for coming tonight. And thanks for your kind words and for hanging out and being cool, being nice. And I'll see you again in a couple of weeks. Oh, I said it would be easy, and no, I said it would be fair. And oh, it's good to be here. It's good to be anywhere. It wouldn't be a live stream without a few burps, would it? Thanks a lot. Cheers very much. Thanks to Hagstrom for sending me nice guitars. And thanks to you for coming along. I've popped a little button there. It's not because I'm fat, I'm telling you that. Cheers. Vimpto. Yeah, get in touch if you want a t-shirt. And that's it. And hopefully see you in a couple of weeks, eh? If anyone's got any fun, I've missed
all of the chat, most of the chat tonight. So if anyone's got any fun questions or stuff that I've missed, then say. Thanks from Brazil, from Giovanna. Thank you. Andrea, Keeble. Is it Keeble or Keeby? It's Keeby, isn't it? Sorry. Guy, Sandy, Patty, Jack. Julie says, what is Vimto? It's a very delicious, fruity drink. Hannah says, I just adopted 2 rats and named them Lincoln Voltaire. Very shy, but they like music. Oh, that's nice. Will you be doing a show on Halloween night or the week after on November the 8th? I don't know. Let's have a look. What does it say? What's the dates? I won't be doing one on a Halloween night because that's Saturday. I'll be doing it on the 18th and on the 1st, I think. Paul says, emailed you for a 2XL. Yes, I'll sort that for you tomorrow. Ines, I meant to, do you know what? I meant to dedicate Give the Shines to you because you're a top man. Peanuts for brains. Sarah says, did you like Cyprus? We went last month. It was beautiful. Where did you go, Sarah? Yes. We did like it a lot. It was very nice, very warm, with a nice beach. It was very pleasant indeed. Nomis Slade, hi, says, do you remember Merton's massive misshapen meat paste butties? No, I haven't eaten meat for 20 years, so I haven't, I'm afraid. Oh no, 17 years. Joey says, how elaborate is your rider? Well, the thing that I usually ask for is interesting local IPAs because there's always somebody who's done the rider, the runner generally, who is like, I'm going to show these people what it's like in Arkansas or Brisbane or Toulouse or whatever. And if they know, there's loads of local fun, interesting beer places around the world now, which is great. I think it's ace. And so it's good to go to weird and wonderful places and find out what beer they drink. So that's the only real, and then boring stuff like bananas, red wine. What else? Veggie food. Funny Halloween stories? I have none, I'm sorry. Rudy says, not really a question, but thanks. Watched from my new home in the UK with the man of my dreams, who I wouldn't have met if I hadn't decided to move here because of you and your ink machines. Well, cheers to that, Rudy. That's very cool. I hope that you're very happy here. Will he be back by then? I don't know what that means. Your Sweet 666, opinion on Waltz in Black by the Stranglers. I think it's the theme tune of this month. I don't know what that means. But I love Waltz in Black. It's from probably my favourite. Oh, because it's Halloween. It's because it's probably my favourite Stranglers album is the Men in Black album. So, yeah, I love it. Chris, would you like to play One Day or Another, Wake Me Up in September? Oh, yeah, I do like that tune, actually. Sandy says, would you like... no, Suzanne says, it's my birthday tomorrow. Would you give me a fucking hell shout out? Misha says, you don't need to sing again, but can I get a birthday next Tuesday? Suzanne's birthday tomorrow. Misha's birthday next Tuesday. Suzanne. Happy birthday, Suzanne. Fucking hell. Suzanne, it's your fucking bastard birthday. Suzanne. Fucking hell, you're fucking really old. Happy birthday to Misha. You're not quite as old as Suzanne. Suzanne's really bastard old. Happy birthday to you both. Peanuts for Brain says, okay, Chris, how about playing some 2000s pop classics? Give me some examples. It's not my era, so I don't know, really. Tell you what I did try to work out today. But it's another one where the right hand, it's like a bit of a... The right hand and the left hand. Chris, would you ever do Poison Heart or Pet Sematary? Yes, both. I love both of those songs. Do you like late era David Bowie? I feel like you do a great Little Wonder. I love Little Wonder. Giovanna says, can't believe I was noticed. May I have a good lucky for my uni test tomorrow? Giovanna, good luck, Giovanna, for your uni test. Good luck, Giovanna, for your uni test. Don't be nervous, Giovanna. You're gonna fucking ace it and be the best uni person. Jesse says, if you make it to Minneapolis and you like cider, I'll stop you there. Cider just tastes like heartburn to me. I'm sorry. Rachel says, what's your favourite venue you've ever played at? Oh my god. There's thousands. And also, I really like playing little tiny venues, and I like playing really massive big venues. I'm going to say, right now, off the top of my head, the Fulford Arms in New York. No, I'm going to say... I mean, the Etihad Stadium was quite cool. Anna Nicole says, I've been vegetarian for about 2 months now. It's a bit to adjust to. Any tips? I mean, if you want to be veggie, it's not, it's not too hard. It just depends on what you like, really. It wasn't hard for me because I didn't want to eat meat anymore. The only time I ever miss meat is 2 times if I'm really, 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 really hungry. And I think it's just your body going, I really need some protein or whatever it is. And if I'm pissed, I sometimes want meat. Pet Cemetery on the first. Yeah, maybe. David Porter says, I'd love to hear Thursday's Child. Yeah, maybe. Have you listened to the Alan Partridge podcast? Yes. Yeah. Sarah says, no, I do love Alan Partridge, but his more recent stuff I've not loved quite. I did like, actually, the most recent stuff I did like. I think the stuff that he does with Armando Iannucci is the best. And I'm not sure if he's working with him anymore. I will listen to it at some point. What Silke says, what's your favourite German beer? Call me boring, but I like Beck's, actually. What's your favourite advert from memory? Oh my god. We hope it's chips, or Smith's Crisps, or I don't know really. Amy says, been veggie for 4 years now. Once you get through the first couple of months, it's easy. Yeah, you're right. Kinkajou says, what's your favourite memory of your Auntie Barbara? I mean, she was just a superstar. She was just like very funny, very small, and loved cats. I think on her 90th birthday, we had a really lovely afternoon. That photo that I took that was on Instagram was on there. That was a really lovely afternoon. And that was another day when she'd started drinking at 11 in the morning, I think it was. I think that's where, one of the places that I got my love for cats from. Actually, that's a different story. But anyway, Andrea says, I'm sorry, I could never be veggie. Bacon is life. That's absolutely fine. Kathleen says, the Impossible Burger is crazy good. I don't like realistic stuff. It's been 26 years for me. Well, you say, I like meat substitutes. I like burgers that taste like burgers. I get that some people don't. I just do. So I eat them, but I don't want to eat meat, so I don't eat them ones, which I think is fine. If everyone just does what they do, and that's fine. But if Kathleen, if you don't like the realistic stuff, then I think you're probably not going to like those. Peanuts for Brain says, anything by Mariah Carey, I beg you. Maybe at Christmas. What made you choose E-flat tuning? I just fancied a change, Brian. That was it, really. What was the beer that I got in Austria? That was a nice one. Can't remember. Cider tastes like half. Oh, so Keebeat says, since you said cider tastes like heartburn, what hard liquor tastes like death to you? I don't like vodka, and I don't understand it when people are like, oh, but it doesn't taste of anything. It does. If you have a vodka and Coke, it makes the Coke taste like someone sprayed it with fucking Lynx Africa. It's horrible. Chris Rauch says, do you like dogs? I don't like dogs. Yeah, I do. Of course I like dogs. Do you like a bit of meatloaf? I mean, yeah, it's fun. Less so as I get older. I find like the browbeating and the musicalness is not really for me. Without a name says vodka Bull or vodka Coke is good. See, I don't mind a vodka Red Bull actually. Every now and then, a little vodka Red Bull. Long Island iced tea, always up for one of those. I thought someone said Kasabian then, but it says Kathleen. Gin tastes like depression. Well, I love a gin, but that's maybe that says what you need to know. Ouzo is not great, is it? Dudes, I'm going to go and get some toast because I've got to be up in the morning. I've just started watching Narcos, so I'm going to watch one more episode of that, and then I'm going to go to bed because I've got to be up because I'm helping my friend move house. Excitement, after a fashion. Yes. Thanks again for coming, and cherry vodka and Red Bull is great. I can imagine that actually. Okay, right. I'm gonna do one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna have my toast. I might have toast. Might have soup. Lots of love. Take care. See you on the whatever the date was, 18th. And I hope you have a good couple of weeks. Thanks for hanging out and being cool. Bye.